In this video, I'm going to show you how to manipulate filters and also measures inside of Tableau. So let's get into it. So right here I have real estate data. I have the sum of the sale price across different neighborhoods in New York City. And what I'm going to do is if I go in and edit the filter, we see we have a little variety of options here. So I can do things like I can move the minimum up to let's say like 4 billion overall and apply that. I can see that only 2 neighborhoods qualify. Drop it a little bit lower, apply that. I can see I have a couple more, right? I can say at least, and I can say that I need to say at least, let's say 2 billion, 2.6 billion, and then I'll be able to see that. Move that down. And I could say at most, let's say I want to see all the neighborhoods under 4 billion total gross sales for that time frame, right? Push it down a little bit more. Let's take it down to under 2, right? Still have a bunch of neighborhoods. Maybe I want to go for all the low volume neighborhoods under 700 mil, and here I have those. So that's a pretty cool tool. And then special, this is pretty interesting because a lot of data sets, they have what's called null values. Null values can be blank or something that's like, so you can say non-null values, and you can bring in all the values that aren't blank. So in case your data set has null values, you can kind of negate that with the special. So that's the filter. Well, let's go ahead and let's look at the measure. So I'm going to actually take my filter. I'm going to leave that so it shows everything. I'm not going to take that, all values, apply all this, take it back to my original set. Let's go ahead to the measure. If I take the average, then I can see the average highest sale. So the average sale in Greenwich Village West was 6 mil. Flushing North, the average was 1.1. Let's go ahead and sort these, and we can see the highest average was still financial at 39 million. So that's interesting. We can see financial had the highest gross and it had the highest average. So let's take another measure. Let's do median, so we can see the median value. Let's sort by that, and this is actually Morningside Heights, so that's an interesting insight. We don't see financial on here at all. That just happens to be the middle value on that. Let's go ahead and sort the count. So let's sort descending, ascending. Bronx Park had almost nothing. Flushing North had the highest volume of sales, so a lot of people sold at Flushing North. East New York, they also sold quite a bit. You can see down here, Tribeca, all of these different counts here, so we can kind of determine where the volume happens. So if we were a volume real estate seller, this could maybe be useful to us. We take the maximum value, sort that, and so this is probably like the highest a building ever sold for, probably. I'm just guessing in this data set right here. And so this is the highest sales value associated with a neighborhood, so almost 2 billion, and in Midtown was only almost 1 billion. So pretty interesting there. High price buildings in New York. So let's go ahead and go back to sum, sort down. But yeah, that is how you can measure. You can change the measure, or you can change the filter value in Tableau.